Hey, welcome back to Live Light, our channel that focuses on mindful living, natural and organic lifestyle, and eco-friendly adventure. Once again, it's just me, folks. Dane is still hard at work building our new tiny house on wheels. And if you missed the latest update, no worries, you can click up there. And if you want real-time updates on how the van build is going, you can follow us on Instagram at Wildland Organics for daily stories and posts and photos. But here on the home front today, I will be helping you deal with a major source of frustration and confusion when it comes to natural living: green beauty buzzwords. Hands down, man, the most aggravating part about moving away from chemicals is that you have to commit yourself to label reading. I know, it's the worst. I hate it too. It is ridiculous that a regular person in America practically needs a degree in chemistry to understand if products are safe for you, but such is our reality. And honestly, we have two choices. One, we act like an ostrich, bury our head in the sand, and pretend that all these horrible chemicals aren't serious threats to our health. Or we can educate ourselves and find some key ways to easily decipher if a product is good or bad for us. Now, I don't know about you, but Dane and I are definitely choosing the latter. And the good news for you is that we've been studying this stuff for a while now, and we are excited to share that we've discovered a pretty easy system for deciphering if a product is good or bad for you. However, we can't share it with you until we first lay the groundwork when it comes to these green beauty buzzwords. Because the long and short of it is, you need to know what they mean, and then you can take advantage of the time-saving green beauty label hacks we'll be sharing in a future video. So without further ado, let's get right to it. From least meaningful to the most meaningful, here are the green beauty buzzwords you need to know. First up, and least meaningful in terms of toxicity, is the word natural. Shocking! I know! Natural, it's supposed to be good, right? Insane, right? I mean, once upon a time, I believed the cosmetics in America were strictly regulated by the FDA. I trusted that my government wouldn't allow harmful ingredients to be put in the products used by its people. I mean, that makes sense, right? Well, boy, was I wrong. So just remember, the green beauty buzzword natural kinda doesn't mean anything at all when it comes to labels on personal care products. So, buyer beware of the word natural. And if you feel totally overwhelmed by the thought of having to constantly label read and interpret scientific mumbo jumbo on ingredients lists, never fear. We do have a solution for you. It will be the subject of a whole other video, but I promise we have some super savvy green beauty hacks to share that will help you quickly and easily identify whether a product is good or bad for you. So be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out. Next beauty buzzword up for analysis is vegan. Unlike the word natural, the term vegan actually does mean something, but it may not mean everything you think it does. Vegan means that a product contains no animal products or byproducts whatsoever. And that is really good and humane for animals. However, vegan products can be positively laden with synthetic chemicals that are toxic for humans and still be vegan, as long as no animals were harmed in the process. So basically, the term vegan means a product is super good for animals and super good for your conscience, but it doesn't guarantee anything when it comes to chemical ingredients that could be toxic to you and your health. And that doesn't mean that we don't believe in vegan, because we do. We love vegan, and we plan to make our own products vegan because we believe no animals should ever be harmed in the name of beauty. But, just to be clear, simply being vegan does not guarantee a product is chemical-free. So a product that is vegan can still possibly have hormone-disrupting chemicals, and still be called vegan. And that's just no bueno, and it's something you should know. Be aware of, okay? So moving on to our next beauty buzzword, which is similar to vegan, but not necessarily vegan, is cruelty-free. This is a super tricky and very ambiguous buzzword that you need to be aware about. Cruelty-free is largely unregulated. So if a company just says that they're cruelty-free, but they haven't signed PETA's statement of assurance, and they aren't Leaping Bunny certified, well, there's no way to tell if it's the truth. If you want more information about how thousands of brands get away with fake cruelty-free claims, we'll leave to informative articles in the description box below. But moving on to the next green beauty buzzword, clean beauty, which, as far as we can tell, has no official designation or definition, which makes it almost as scary as the word natural. However, the good thing with clean is that it generally refers to brands that are actively conscious about the ingredients they use. So is clean beauty good? Yeah. I mean, it's better than mainstream chemical products, and it's a lot less overused than natural. But don't think that something labeled clean is 100% natural or chemical free, because that is definitely not necessarily true. There are a lot of brands out there these days using natural ingredients coupled with what they call safe synthetics. What is that? It's not real, it's not natural, so if you want 100% natural, you can't trust the term clean beauty. It can mean everything or nothing. Next up on the vague green beauty buzzword list is plant-based. Plant-based is definitely good, but again, completely unregulated. It suggests that the product is made from botanical ingredients, but what percentage? What percentage is plant-based? It's unclear and it's unregulated. So, a product that is plant-based can be 100% natural, but can also not be. I know. You still have to read the ingredients list to be positively sure the product is chemical free. So, now at this point you may be feeling discouraged. You may be feeling like it's all such a ruse. What's the point in even trying? But do not despair, my friends. We are moving on to some claims that truly do mean something when it comes to toxicity, okay? Moving things up a level, our next green beauty buzzword is synthetic free. Now we're getting somewhere. Synthetic free is a promise that the product contains absolutely no synthetic chemicals, therefore it is truly natural. This is fantastic, right? You may be thinking, well, that's it. That's all I need to look for. But not so fast. Just because a product is synthetic free, it does not mean it's organic. So it could have natural ingredients grown with harmful hormone disrupting pesticides. I know. It gives me a headache too. If there's this much gray area in the clean beauty space, can you imagine how much chemical nastiness is going down in the mainstream beauty space? It's bananas. It is super scary for your health. You don't even want to know what's in that crap available at the grocery store and the drugstore. Like, whoa. I mean, actually, you do want to know, and you should know. So how are you at home supposed to tell the good stuff from the bad stuff, right? Well, the best way is to learn to label read. That way you can really make an informed decision. But we know that that kind of knowledge doesn't just appear in your brain overnight. It's a process, which is why we will be making a whole other video for you very soon, where we will be sharing 3 green beauty hacks to help you easily spot a product that is truly good for you. But in the meantime, if you're interested in learning more about label reading, harmful chemicals to watch out for, or more about all that greenwashing that's going on these days, just leave your questions in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them all in future videos. For now, if you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to hit subscribe. Until next time, and as always, be well and live light. Hey, welcome back to Live Light, our channel that focuses on mindful living, natural and all the dogs in the neighborhood are barking, 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 barking.